What's up YouTube? What's up rockers? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing great. Had a good weekend, good start in the week. Yeah, today we gonna talk about the Zone 6. What happened after the pass opening. Kingsland is knocking at the door. Tomorrow we have Kingsland. I'll give you guys a quick update on the zone. What happened, how's the map looking like, and yeah, let's dive in. So let's start on our side. At the beginning of the pass opening, 59 made this mountain jump straight close to this bridge here. We had a bridge here. They got the river, they made it over the river, they had the ground here. They dropped here a crucial fort, actually two. They dropped one here, one fort here, then one fort here. My thoughts actually were then when the pass opened, since they had the territory, they would also drop maybe an aggressive fort here. I mean, mark the forts a bit a darker blue. Yeah, and my thoughts were that they would drop also an aggressive fort here, but they haven't. Plus their allies came and joined the fighting somewhere here, dropping here some forts. They both dropped here forts and covered the pass. So on the first day, 3303, 59 against 1903 and 2728. All fort drops looked like this. On the first day, we managed, 59 managed to pass here from the server. We managed to get a territory here. They erased our territory here, we erased their territory here. So the map looked like this. Basically, you just split from the river. Top side, bottom side. We can basically get rid of those here. And yeah, it was basically us with 1903 here. And on the top side, 59 with 3303. The left zone, the terrain zone, is actually less interesting compared to the other one. We had less intensity here. After a while, 59 managed to break through the bridge and jumped over the over the river on the left side, and they came with their allies and dropped the fort and started to push down from here. So the fort game started again, right? So fort after fort, fort after fort, fort after fort, etc. You know this game. And then today it looks something like this. So yeah, this is the left zone. On the other hand, the right zone, the Ile-de-France, was very interesting. So we know 65 had here on the top right side the fort, BLM fort. That fort got blocked by the enemy. So this jump was not possible. It got blocked by the enemy. So all this upper territory was on the hand of 3303 and 75. We had some interesting fort drops. We had one big fort drop here on the bottom side from 3303. We had here lost dropping a fort. We had 3303 dropping a fort, and then we would have a flag race from 75 and 65 who would reach the end first. That fort got destroyed by 75. On the first day you would see from 65 many forts here behind the river to protect the river, the bridge and the circle. You would have 75 side dropping forts. First 2 days was a bit hard for 65 sides, so you would see 75 would push with 3303 towards 65 and burn their territory. They would make all the way to the circle. It was really looking bad actually for 65 side. All their fronts got burned, and fort after fort they got burned. They had two forts left, EN2 and JG fort. After the EN2 fort got burned, they just had this here, the JG fort. I remember that fort dropped down to 500 health, I guess. I've heard people saying that fort was at 30 health. The leadership of 65, as I heard, send a mail out. We gotta protect this fort, whatever it costs. We gotta push back. We are not hoarding for Kingsland or saving troops for Kingsland, etc. if we can't defend the circle here, because this circle here is giving 30% healing speed, and then after the speech you would see 65 waking up and the day before the circle opened getting a crazy activity and pushing 75 all the way back. They crossed here the river, dropped some forts. It looks something like this, like a fort here and here, JST forts. So that's it actually for the Ile-de-France zone. Yeah, the right zone had a lot of action. The first day 75, the first few days 75 and 3303 had a good momentum, burning 65 and 1903, but then later towards the circle opening, they came back, they gathered themselves and came back stronger, pushed them back, secured the circle. So that's basically the terrain zone at the opening, and that's the first day after the forts are placed. And as you can see, we draw a fort line, and on the third day we're getting slowly pushed on the left side by TPG-9 and L83V, and That's the 5th day. They slowly coming and pushing us, and yeah, they are the friends. That's the opening. For the Lost Fort, you can see that will get later destroyed by 1875, and that's the situation after the forts are placed and built. That's the first day, the end of the first day. On the second day, on the left side, as you can see, the OV3 territory is slowly pushing to SH4 and Lost Fort, and that's where the chaos is starting, where they getting pushed and pushed. IN2 and JG Fort, 1875 X is coming from top side and pushing them back, and yeah, that's the final result after 65 woke up and gathered with 1903 and burned them, secured the circle, pushed on the right side over the river. And yes, let me show you guys the stats, and then we'll talk about Kingsland. Currently the stats are rank 1 Genie, second is Damar, and third Stress. Top 10 is looking like this in kills, author kills. In death, we got at rank. We got the one and only. We got the Kingdom Slayer Glock here. Man, this guy, he's I want to say unpredictable, but the past 3, 4, 5 KDs actually shows where he did. I don't know. It was predictable, but it is funny to see when it happens. Definitely not funny for the Kingdom for 1875 where it happens, but yeah, we got Glock on rank 1, Makode, Enorme, and then yeah, the rest of top 10. And healing, we got Genie, Damar, and Stress again. It's also the top 3 in kills. They all are on top 3 in healing. And the rest of the top 10. Let me also show the stats of each camp. So those are the stats of each camp. We got on top 1365 camp, 1875 second, 59 third, and then us 2728. Followed by 3303 and 1903. Those both camp, they just entered KVK actually in zone 6. The stats are crazy. Everyone is giving their best in this KVK. As I said, Picardy and Lamarche, they are still fresh. They will get a boost in their stats in Kingsland. So let's talk about Kingsland. So this is Kingsland, and let's start on the right side. So since 1875 have dropped their fort close to the river, I'm assuming they want to take the pass first, so they can fight for this river to gain more territory and faster territory than JST. So they will take the pass and they will jump from this mountain here. Also, let me show you where the bridges are, so you guys know where main fights will happen. I will mark the bridge with those stars here. We have in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bridges here in this Kingsland. So 1875 will jump over here and yeah, protect this area. 3303 to jump and help them on the field. So 3303 would jump from this mountain here and join the bridge fight from here. Get some territory here. Obviously they would leave enough space for 1875 to TP in. I might just start here a bit too tight, too small area for 1875 for all the accounts and even for farms. And then 1875 would also build towards the second bridge from here. Meanwhile 3303 would build their second territory towards the bridge. And JST would jump from here. I think Lost can jump from here, but the area is so small, I'm assuming JST will fully go for this here to take all the, take the spot here for the main accounts and farms, whatever. So I'm assuming the right side will fully be JST 1365, and 1903 camp will come from the left side, build here and come to the bridge. And here on the left side, you can already see there's a fort drop from 59. They will jump from here and build to that bridge, definitely. Yeah, cover this area here, go to the bridge, and then us, 2728, will jump from here, go straight to the river, cover this area. The 85 LM will jump here over the mountain. They will build all the way up to this bridge here. So we would need some TP spots. We would build out from this pass here. We would have some TP spots. I'm assuming they will build a supportive territory here, but their main focus will stay here on the right side. So 2728 will go for that first bridge and the second bridge, having supportive territory from 85 LM. I think 28 will build all the way to the Orleans, to the ziggurat, and have here some supportive backup territory from the campmates. Meanwhile 2359 will build all the way, I think similar, like build all the way to the zig here, build to all the 4 bridges, and have backup help from 3303 coming to the two bridges here maybe, or just to the last one, you know, like same here, give a backup support. Main focus of the two other camps are here on, yeah, on the 75 3303 versus 1903 and 65. That's what I think will happen. So yeah, that's it, and it will be a bloody Kingsland. Everyone is exhausted. I don't think the Kingsland will last long. The top 4 KDs, they are fighting like the past 3 weeks non-stop. Yeah, I don't think will last longer than 2 days. After the first day, I think like 60-70% of the accounts will be like empty, tapped out. Lamarche and Picardy, they have still some resource and speed ups left. They can continue, but yeah, I think after 2 days, the Kingsland should be decided. And yeah, I will be streaming the Kingsland live. It's on November 26th, 1649 UTC pass opening. I will start to stream a few minutes before it, and yeah, we will have a lot of fun. Make sure to show up at the stream. Please join my Discord, sub to my channel, and leave a like. And see you on the next video, and see you tomorrow on the stream. The Kingsland starts. Have a nice day. Take care, guys.